I made a rash decision in 2009 and quit anime entirely, leaving the community for over 11 years. Since rejoining the anime community in 2020, I have watched over 200 anime in hopes to catch up and feel like a true anime fan again. This meant watching 50 anime in total last year. Like other years, I've watched both good and bad anime. But thankfully, at this point in the video series, we've finally made it through the bad, mid, and good anime. So now I can finally get into the excellent anime. If you'd like to see the truly god-awful, forgettably mid, and legitimately good anime, make sure to check out parts 1, 2, and 3, linked up here and in the description. Part 4 is the excellent edition, which pretty much stands for anime that is not only good, but excellent. We're starting to see some of the standouts in their genres and anime that will not only elevate your anime list, but fulfill your soul. So with that being said, I'm Nat, your Neko Deco Pop host, here kicking off part 4 of our series, introducing the excellent anime. Number 20. My Happy Marriage is a Cinderella story with a badass dark supernatural twist that I was not expecting. It started out slow, going more of your standard shoujo direction, but then it ended up going in a completely different route that was capped up with a really satisfying conclusion. I don't want to give away the twist because it was so much fun learning about it on my own time, and I want you to have that same experience. This anime is also aesthetically gorgeous and one of the most beautiful anime of 2023. I am really looking forward to the next season. 8 out of 10. Number 19. Dead Mount Deathplay has a first episode with a twist I was not expecting and really set this puppy apart from other reverse isekai. Its interesting concept and gorgeous animation made it an incredibly satisfying watch. The pacing also absolutely held up throughout its two cores. It never felt like it was dragging, and the ending felt very well deserved. I usually don't f with anything related to isekais, so it's honestly a Christmas miracle that I even gave this puppy the time of day. I am so happy that I took a chance on this since it really paid off. Overall, it was just a really fun ride. 8 out of 10. Number 18, Soul Station. I went into this one very nervous since I absolutely love Train to Busan, and this was rated very badly on literally everything. But it ended up being kind of amazing with an ending that absolutely bitch slapped me. I did not expect it to go in that direction, and I was screaming and really annoying my brother by the end. It definitely secured a place in my favorite horror anime Hall of Fame. Like, I cannot stress this enough how well this anime pulled its concept off. Plus, we always love seeing more and more Korean anime actually in Korean. I know it's really nerve-wracking going into an anime that's rated so badly across the board, but I cannot stress enough how much this is worth it. This is a great movie whether you've seen Train to Busan or not. I can't wait to rewatch this one with my bestie during our next anime horror date. 8 out of 10. Number 17, Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. I feel like I've reviewed this puppy like 50 times over my last few videos, so I'll just keep this brief. Scott Pilgrim Takes Off lives up to the live action film and is able to stand on its own through a new and original story. I'm really happy that this wasn't just a retelling of the movie. You can also tell that the original actors who came back to reprise their roles had such a fun time. Plus, the opening song is such a bop and definitely one of my favorites of 2023. There's also hella cameos, especially Edgar Wright movie-based cameos for all of you Cornetto Trilogy fam. If you like the live action movie, you're gonna like this. If this is your first introduction to the Scott Pilgrim universe, you're gonna have a great time. Overall, I had so much fun with this one. 8 out of 10. Number 16. Magical Destroyers is one of my favorite anime of 2023, It's absolutely batshit in the best way possible. If you've ever wondered what the coked-up love child of FLCL and Kill la Kill was, here you go. I haven't loved an anime this much since FLCL. Its dumb concept screams, only an anime could pull off something this unhinged. And when I was at Anime Expo, I got to meet the creator, and he was such a sweetheart, and he drew me some original art, and I fangirled so hard. But I gotta say, I have to unfortunately take some points off because there is a really gross scene in episode 4. I would hope that in 2023 we wouldn't be relying on gross tropes like that, but here we are. This would have gotten a 10 out of 10, but because of that, 8 out of 10. Number 15. Skip and Loafer is an absolutely delightful anime in every sense of the word. I had so much fun watching this with my brother, and it was honestly the highlight of the spring 2023 season. It's the best kind of slice life that leaves you warm, fuzzy, and actually hopeful for humanity, which these days is saying a lot. Plus, it's a slow burn romance that feels like it's paced well enough that even I'm okay with it taking its time. Our little dumb babies will find each other in due time, and when they do, it's going to be truly spectacular. Our main character Mitsumi gives big Leslie Knope energy, and Shima is a golden retriever himbo who's got layers that actually go places. I absolutely loved all of the characters, and I cannot wait to see what they do in season 2. 8.5 out of 10. Number 14. Kimi no Toroke was adorable beyond words. It had me squealing at my TV and embarrassing myself in front of my cats. The dumb faces were top tier, and they made my dumb little gay heart so happy. My only complaint is that this honestly could have been one season. The miscommunication storyline in season 2 did not need to happen, and really took away from the general flow of the series. I would have preferred seeing that time allocated to watch them grow as a couple. And if y'all don't already know, season 3 is happening in March. Get excited, fam. 8.5 out of 10. Number 13, Buddy Daddies. I was not expecting to like this one as much as I did, and it ended up being one of my favorite anime of 2023. It was so much fun to watch and got a lot darker than I was expecting, which I really appreciated. The ending made me tear up and had me grinning from ear to ear. The sheer amount of character development was so beautiful to watch and wrapped up perfectly by the end. There are very few anime that are only one season and leave you feeling absolutely satisfied and glowing. This is one of those rarities. If you liked Spy X Family but wish it went harder, this is absolutely the anime for you. 9 out of 10. Number 12. Corpse Party Tortured Souls is the first horror anime that has legitimately scared me. Like, I had to watch portions of it from behind my phone since the tension building, jump scares, darkness, and gore were that good. Anime usually can't pull off horror this well, and I never thought I'd find a series that legit scared the shit out of me. I am so excited to rewatch this one with my horror bestie and fully watch it, not just from behind my phone. This was short and sweet at only 4 episodes and had an ending that absolutely gut punched me. Like, oh my god. That shit f***ed me up, and it's gonna stick with me for a long time. You really gotta hand it to them. I like what they did there. 9 out of 10. Number 11. Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead has the freshest take on the zombie genre since Shaun of the Dead. Hilarious and absolutely heartbreaking at times, I've never seen anything like it. The way that it shed so much social commentary on the Japanese work culture, specifically the anime industry, and the burnout and PTSD that comes from that residual abuse, it really was that bitch. I'm really gonna miss this one between now and whenever the second season airs, but as we all saw from the long hiatus of the last 3 episodes, the newer anime studio in charge needs a little bit more time to get their shit together, which is fine. We are all rooting for you, Bug Films. 9 out of 10. So to wrap things up, how do I feel about this fourth part? Well, it was amazing. I really love some of these, and y'all should definitely be watching Kimi no Toroke, Buddy Daddies, and Zom 100. If you're into horror, both Soul Station and Corpse Party are absolutely must watches. And if you love Scott Pilgrim, you best be watching that anime. Next week is the final part of our series where we get to the actual masterpieces. Make sure to have something to take notes with because I'm going to demand that you watch all of them. If you'd like to see what anime I actually think is the gold standard of anime, make sure to subscribe, like, and share this puppy. Thank y'all so much for sticking around, and I'll see all of y'all on the next one.